You know, there's like always less and less people outside. Like each decade it feels like. The people I saw on the way here were like maximum a handful, like 10, you know, maximum, you know. It's always very interesting. Also, it's been like already like a year and a half since I've been here. I mean, I usually never go here, but it's still strange how long it's been and like how little changed here, really. I won't sit on there. It just rained, yeah. You know, one thing good about like people going less and less outside, that means that the chance of being robbed here or like murdered is like near zero, because I don't think even the murderers are going outside. And it was on daylight, but like, you know what I mean. So I think somewhere here I won't put my camera up because I don't want to, for those forest specialists, I don't want them to know where I live. Who knows? Maybe I traveled here like fucking 12 hours or something, you know? Whatever. I think somewhere here, yeah, I think like here, I actually have done 911 episode, which is like the touch some grass, where I just put my hand here, put a, you know? Good times. Alright, also, hey, my name's Seb, and welcome to this. I'm right now trying to go to a path, because this path over there just ended. Hey, my name is Seb, and welcome to this 4x3, like, thinking vlog, you could say, you know? So this is all here 4x3. I don't even know how much you can see the hand here. You can see this, obviously, but yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, I think I'm almost over there. Don't put the camera up, idiot. This is barely edited. Probably looks like found footage because of all the horror that happened to 4x3. And like analog shit, but it's digital, so don't worry. No bees coming over here to kill me. Yeah, and I'm on the path. Almost. Man, my shoes are dirty. Okay, for those who don't know me, my name is Zale, or you can also call me Ari. I go by they, them, or she, her. And yeah, I do these episodes as like a present for my friends. Yellow on Table. I have found them out online. Been friends with them since 2020. Stuff happened, stuff's still happening. And I want to meet them someday, like in 2025. I don't think when the countdown is over that I'll meet them. But I'll meet them in 2025, if not 2026. Yeah. It's nice being outside. And it was after our rain, the air smells a bit different then. A bit nice, I guess. But mostly different. Now you might be asking, like, Fazale, where the fuck are you? And to my answers, that's like, I won't say that. Whereas I can say it's like Hamburg or Hamburg, like you English people say. Yeah. And another question is, why 4x3? Is there actually nothing scary going on? Are you sure that I won't be jump scared again? To that I say, I can't say that you won't be scared, but likely not, because I want to make this a simple episode. And secondly, I can't sit down there. I guess I can sit down, but I don't. Maybe Schlatt has made like 2 videos on like something like this, and I wanna do that too, because it was a really nice experience actually, and I hope I can give you all also like a nice cozy experience of just me talking, like home video type of thing. Oh god, I don't do as much sport on the my holidays, like none. But let me say thanks. Thank you for like 3,900 subscribers. I won't do a special. I'll just thank you all here. The subscriber special will happen on 10,000 if you're even able to do that. But I'm sure you can accomplish that. You actually see in the description, the channel description, or I guess the project description, because for me this is kind of an art project for me. And in the channel description, project description, you can see when each milestone happened. I want to accomplish 10,000 at least. I know I won't be able to accomplish 100,000, even though if I were to get a play button, Yellow and Table of course would get their own copy of it because they deserve it. But yeah, I know it won't happen. Except if you all just share, don't forget to all your little law YouTubers to like trick them, because there's little to no law there, you know. What I was gonna say? 10,000 and there will be a big special. If you all can even accomplish it. I don't even know if this looks cool right now or if it looks dumb, this perspective. I'm not an artist. I wanted to become a photographer, but that dream kind of crushed itself. Yeah. Like two people on bikes just going through like together. And it's nice that like I still see people like walking around doing dumb shit. Like I see over there. Yep, one kid hitting a stick on a tree. It's nice to see stuff like that still. And it moves on an age like this where people like love to complain that like kids are like not going outside anymore. It's nice to see some kids at least still doing that. But always, there are of course always exceptions, but it's nice seeing like exceptions. You know, I've always asked myself like, how would life go on when I continue on doing this, you know? Like after, don't forget of course doing other stuff. I have an idea like called Error Entertainment where I like to upload little web series and shit like live action or like cartoon shit, you know? And I wonder how things would go on like this, because I also have like an idea with like a streaming year and shit where I like do special streams every week, you know? Like me and a friend joked like around like that people would do like fan art, like actual fan art, like a lot of it, like Jacksepticeye level or fan fiction, which that would be hilarious. Like most YouTubers think like that, oh god, not a fan fiction. Or I'd be like, oh, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a smut between me and Yellow. Or oh, this is Don't Forget X, like Neo X Fern. Oh, let's read the Neo X Fern. Like I don't care if people ship like my characters, as long as they don't ship me and like real people. But of course that's like if even very far in the future, and I'm sure I probably never reach that kind of popularity. I mean, it would be cool, but it's always better to stay negative. To like be surprised when it actually happens, like me having 3,900 subscribers. Thank you again for that. Yeah, when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. It's weird how fast time goes past. We're almost at 365 days. That is the time that Uns Ornes had left to live. But I don't know what to do, unlike Uns Ornes. I can't do stuff like Uns Ornes. But I want to do stuff that is like bigger than Uns Ornes, and I can't do that. And since I don't want to share my face at the most nowadays because of, you know, AI video generation. Once you know my face, you can make as many incriminating videos as you want in the future. I'm looking into the future here. No, I want to go this way, left. Like Stanley would. Like doing exactly what Stanley would. I I'm honestly scared for video generation. I mean, it would be very, very fucking funny with Minecraft AI video generation. Have you all seen that? It's hilarious, like the first generation of that. But it gets better. I mean, I have one thing I want to do with AI video generation, which I'm allowing y'all to do, and it's the only thing I allow. The rest I'll greatly, greatly frown upon. And that's what if you would, you know, put all Don't Forget episodes into one file, like all Don't Forget episodes into like one folder, and tell AI, generate please a 5-minute video of that. Like, what would come out? I've theorized about that a lot. I think I already talked about one video which is like gigantic. It's a gigantic project. It'll be huge. Anyway, and I thought like, okay, it may get the intro right, like perfectly. It's like, and the backwards message will probably mean likely nothing. Yeah. But it will sound like a backwards message. It's pretty good at that. Next thing, the picture will probably some kind of horror, but a static image, because most episodes start with a static image. But it'll be like horror. Maybe it has like a weird title thing, okay? Let's imagine that. Don't fall. It has that, okay? Let's say that. It gets, hey, my name is Zelb, and welcome to, and it's gibberish. Then it goes back to mostly normal, where it says, hey, my name is Zelb, welcome to blah blah blah, bye blah blah blah. And it likely will say itch.io. By how much I've done itch.io episodes. I might go back. Yeah. Yeah, so afterwards it will be probably very much horror. The AI doesn't know what to do with all this shit. It'll likely be my voice, mostly. Fucking Yellow and Table have done a couple episodes. And at the end, it will get there. And don't forget, we'll meet each other, right? And I'll see you tomorrow, of course, too. Like, basically perfectly. If you want to do it singular like that. What will actually happen, I have no idea. It depends also how sophisticated the AI is. If it's an AI that only knows Don't Forget, obviously it won't get that right. If it knows like level of fucking shit, Zora, or however the AI is called, I think Zora, it will likely be on the level of it will probably get it right. Let's say that. And also, it would be very interesting if you say like generate a let's play of Zelb, Don't Forget, where they play in an imaginary game here, which is about, and then you detail the game and what it's about. You get your own Don't Forget episode. I'll mostly frown upon that. But if you want to do that, sure, as long as it doesn't harm me. But you know how people are. You give them an inch, they take a mile, and I don't know how long a mile is. I know only kilometers. I grew up with a metric system, so I don't want to give them a mile. Inches are fine, but not a mile. How long is a mile in kilometers? I don't know. Yeah, I'm scared for AI. And that's probably why I probably will never share my face. Because I don't want incriminating photos. I already, and videos. Unless, of course, it's extremely safe for me. But it will probably never be again. I'm already scared about my voice. Will people take my voice and like do awful shit with it? I mean, if people want to use my voice for fucking, I don't know, porn or something, they're weird. They're extremely weird, okay? They're very, very weird. But sure, as long as you don't show it to me, as long as I don't know of it, I guess not approve of it. accept it. But I don't want to like my face to be used with AI. I'm scared of that. Except for memes. But like I said, mile, inch, you know, aisle. If it's used for memes, it likely will be used for awful stuff. Like, you can't even trust voice messages anymore. You can hear it out, more or less. With RVC, you know how it breaks if not given enough data, and even with enough data it breaks. And like text-to-speech, you can still hear it out. My accent is very, very, like, exceptional. Like when I speak English. Natürlich, wenn ich Deutsch spreche, da kann man es natürlich gut replizieren. But when I'm speaking English, I have my own accent. Like, what AI says accent? Okay? But like someday I'll be able to replicate it. That was my speech pattern. Who knows, maybe I have to talk like exclusive, you know, when I'm talking like that. And then the AI can't replicate it because not even a human can understand it. I'm scared. Like of the future. You know, people have told me, like on the Discord server, that they'll likely not follow me if I stray too far off me being genuine. Which makes sense. People subscribe to me because it's me. You're like me. That feels weird. Like very weird. I shuddered at that thought. You're like me, which is weird. You're weirdos. But that's a cool thing. And my projects in the future will likely not feature me being genuine as much. More like my humor and shit, like showing out. And me telling stories and shit. Like, one series is called Ray the Gamer, which is, like there's one episode which is similar to what a Ray the Gamer episode would be about. Beginning of season 1 was like a sketch episode, and it would be similar to that, but it wouldn't involve me being 100% me. I'd play a character. Another thing would be a sub-series, some ideas of like animated series and shit. Of course, it wouldn't be quality of nowadays in the animations, but it'd be me, kinda. Not in the way you'd probably all hope. Of course, there's a streaming year where it of course be me, be more of me, but that one is far in the future. So that's far in the future. I will make it the best I can. I like art. I guess that's what I want to say. And my art will involve like a lot of things. So, God, I hope the audio doesn't break at all, because there's a lot of wind. 2025 will likely firstly be the end of Don't Forget. Duh. It has to end. It's like only a year left. And afterwards, God, it's hard to walk down. Will likely be just updates on what I'm doing. Maybe putting a couple games out, you know. That I made with like RPG Maker or Game Maker. And cool, funny video skits. Of course, you still have me in the Time Capsule podcast, where I talk about what I think about the future. So you can look out forward to that, because that will be obvious. Don't forget me. Yeah. What I want to say is, though, I hope you all stick around even after Don't Forget's death, because it will end. And I don't want to lose y'all, because y'all are really cool. At least in a collective, y'all are really cool. I don't know each and every one of you. I can't love you, but I can love you all. Oh, that's a stone. That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't made it. Oh, there's a park bench over there. I'll sit down there in that moment. I feel like every episode, in a way, is an art project. Like, even anything you make is, in a way, an art project. I like the thought of that. Of course, AI and shit, like, yeah, of course it's not an art project. But like everything you make, like even what I'm making here, making it in a 4:3 ratio, talking about my feelings and shit. It's in a way art. Yes, I'm even talking about the gameplay episodes where like that's art in a way. Of course, I'm not. It's not like it's still let's play. It's still a gameplay. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm so high on my horse. No, I'm even saying like whatever you make is art. Like anything. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to entertain. Entertainment is art in a way. Like if you go to, what's a English guy who's like an entertainer? I don't know. Let's say John Smith is going up on stage and trying to make you joke, laugh. That's art in a way. I like that idea. Of course, I'm making content. I know that, but I don't dislike the word. A different YouTuber dislikes that word that says like you should be a YouTuber. And like the word influencer and shit. I guess I am an influencer. I'm talking about my feelings here right now. And you can either accept that or not. My point is, I like making art. I'm sitting here right now and talking about my feelings. In a 4:3 ratio in a forest. I have my phone here, but I don't use it because I want to think. Because if I use my phone and shit, I just don't roll. If I'm like taking a bath, I just roll, and I'm doing that. Yeah, I only have my camera here, which I actually am not using because I don't use my phone. I do that, but like the camera quality is worse, and I want to make it worse looking. That's why I'm making it in like 480p or whatever, so that the audio quality is probably the same, but like the video quality is a bit worse, which is funny. I was born a bit earlier, so this is kind of nostalgic. But still, that's why I'm also not editing this. I'm just talking. Just create something, and I wanna see it, even if it's horrible. You can also just, I don't know, send it to me. I wanna inspire people to create. Because I often see like people, I talked about this shit already. I don't want to repeat myself, but this might be for someone's first episode. I made an entire episode about like create something and like, even if it's horrible, a stupid RPG maker game. I made that myself. I got bullied for it. But I won't laugh at you. I won't even release it and give it to someone else. I'll just say, hey, you did great for your 480th attempt at making an RPG maker game. Just know that I'm not your friend. I also love how little you know of me. Like, yeah, you know that I'm non-binary, that I like men, and I like apparently you think I'm funny, and I like art. You know a bit of me, and I bet if you watch like every episode, you probably know, well, quite a bit of me. But like, you probably will never know everything about me. At most I have like a couple of secrets that I'd like to not share. So really, I could be a terrible person. Like, of course, I would never want any harm to anyone. I've had a couple breakups of friendships, you know, that were, well, like, you know, it didn't went well. I tried to end it peacefully, but maybe they misunderstood me or something, or maybe I came off as an asshole. I'm not a good person. I would never claim to be my friend. They're like yellow table. They claim I'm pretty alright. I hope you get what I mean. Also, I notice how much I'm rambling. I really will cut out like a bit of it. Not the beginning, but like a bit afterwards. I'm just rambling like a fucking AI generated text generator that just goes off and rambles. Insane rambles, basically, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. This tree could have been here since my childhood. And I never give it like any attention. Because I've gone through here this part. This is not English. Well, text is English probably. And I've gone through here often. and I never gave it my attention. It's weird. I never even touched up until now, likely. It's interesting. Like, a lot of these trees are like old. And it's so interesting. Like, city changes, you know? People renovate their houses and shit. New people come, people go. But most of these trees just been here since always. They will be there when we were born. And they'll still be there when we're on the grave. If they're not being chopped down, of course. But like, this is a nature safe thingy. So I'm not even allowed to rip it off here. My English is dying, I should go home. Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find home. Yes, find, I don't know which way I've gone. You know, you all might think, hey, you're quite sportly, you're doing this probably quite often all here. And to that I say no. Climbing this down here felt like getting over it all over again. Just that I'm not good at getting over it. I'm a fucking nerd. I'm not good at anything. I'm not sportly at all. I'm sitting most of my time in front of the PC. So yeah, I'm like not any other German. I sit in front of the PC a lot. Fuck. For those, by the way, asking, hey, why are you not going inside the forest? Why are you always on a path? It's against the rules. I can't firstly film myself going off the path, and secondly I won't go off the path because there are also animals here as far as I am aware. I've never seen an animal here, but I believe it. And so I'm not going off the path. I remember once when I was for a week going daily here for a stupid reason that will someday explain if you remind me. But not in the next 5 years. I won't. I found my way back, I think. So yeah, I won't explain right now why I've gone once a week here. Just wonder, you know. But I remember I was doing that once for like a week. And yeah, and then I stopped. It was nice. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go back home. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, I know I always say I really appreciate it, but I mean it. If you ever watch till the end and shit, you know, I really appreciate that. Because I have stuff to say. And maybe about stupid games on itch.io, which are like often cool, sometimes funny and sometimes bad. But I really appreciate watching all these episodes. And don't forget, yellow on table, we'll meet each other. And everyone, I'll see you tomorrow.